Hello, I am Gepwin. Welcome back to GepwinCraft episode 11. You may have noticed that I'm back in enchanted armor. Got my diamond sword, my diamond pick that has better than ever. Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Mending, Unbreaking. Nothing on the sword yet, but I also have a Power 5 Infinity Unbreaking Punch Flame Bow, which is pretty cool. And then just some protection on the armor, just so you can get a look at all the things that we've done since last episode. I spent basically the entire day today stockpiling diamonds, remaking my armor, getting my enchantments back, all that stuff. Even went into the nether again. Still not sure what to do about the wither that's hanging around in there. That's a issue for me. But did all that stuff just so we could get things back to where we were going. I'm in a leaf, aren't I? Just so we get things back to where we could start working on things again, including the temple, which I want to get to later. But the first thing I want to do is I do not want to have to grind for levels anymore, especially with that fish farm. So a few episodes ago, when I was lighting up caves, I happened upon a skeleton spawner. And I think that it is time to finally do something with that. Boom. Not that far down either. You can still see the tree. Now let's see. I did light it up, so there probably aren't a ton of skeletons in here. No, there's not. Wonderful. Oh, we're not even going to die horribly. I love it when that happens. Okay, I didn't even bother taking the stuff last time. There's even a gold apple. There's another music CD. You can make the birds dance some more. No one seems to like that. I got no comments about that. I expected something. Anyway, we're going to open up this room a little bit. I'm going to figure out where I should put my platform. I tried to look up some tutorials for this, and there's very little information. I need to do a little more research personally. I should have done it before I started recording. I just wanted to get back to things today after that horrible day I had with trying to record yesterday. Where we died, you know, the one. But I know that the first thing we need to do is to excavate a 9x9 room, which means we need to go 4 away from this thing in every direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. As far as I have been told by the internet, these things can spawn in a 9x9 by like 3 or 4 range. So if I put like stuff up here and make that the ceiling, which is pretty convenient, they won't be able to spawn on top of this. Like, I should probably fill this in a little bit just to make sure, but they shouldn't be able to spawn up there at all. When they do, they kind of just pop out of this thing. Like, they don't really spawn onto the ground normally like mobs would. They would just pop out of this thing, whether there is a floor here or not, to my understanding. So we dig down. I need to look this up. I believe that it is 7 blocks because there's something called an exclusion zone around these. That is an area in which it will not spawn more skeletons if skeletons already exist. So it will spawn, I think 3 to 4 maybe. It'll spawn skeletons something between like every 10 to 40 some odd seconds. So at least once a minute. And then the skeletons will fly out, and it's going to look and see if there are still skeletons here. And then if there are still skeletons here, it will not spawn any more skeletons. So this will be the edges of our room. I'm going to leave myself a little thing here because I'm probably going to put my spawning area or my AFK area over here someplace. I don't know where exactly. I just need to make sure that I move them out of this room, but I'm still close enough to the skeletons to do something. This is our 9x9 by, let's see, there's 3 up there, then the ceiling that'll keep them from spawning up there, and then this goes down 7. Because I read somewhere, or I heard somewhere about them not being able to spawn if things were within 7 blocks of that thing. So if they like fall down 7 blocks, that should get the skeletons out of the zone where that detects entities really fast, because they'll just fall straight down. That might be wrong. If it is wrong, it'll only hurt the efficiency a little bit, and that's not too big of a deal. Oh, it goes right up to here, and then I can like dig out there. That's pretty nice, actually. Oh, that's pretty nice. So I can just do this all the way along. Yeah, and then this starts making infinite water sources as we go. Thought I heard a zombie. Don't want them coming in here. So that pushes all the way down here. Ah, I'm sorry, I had something in my throat. Should edit around that, probably. So that pushes all the way down here. And then if I put water on this channel somewhere... Oh, that's unfortunate. I grabbed the end. Don't do that. Don't grab the end of your infinite source blocks. Oh, there's more gold. Hi, gold. Well, I guess we'll dig this way then. So if I then dig this way a little bit... Where's my torches? I'm not sure how dark. So if I put water here, it pushes along this way. That is a weird thing happening with the water. There's a very weird thing happening with the water. So if I put water there, it pushes along this direction. And then I think I will need to dig down there to have it continue along. I had a cop car almost ruin the end of my explanation for things. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it. Anyway, we dug up here, and that's where our water's going to come out. And then I've got a couple magma blocks that'll just have them kind of get pushed onto there, and then we'll be up right next to where the spawner is. So they'll spawn, drop down there, go in, go up a little water vader, and pop out here. This needs to be filled in if we're going to work with water. All right, that's just how that needs to happen. So we put a sign here. Stop. No reason for that. Just there's a sign there, and then we put a sign here. It also says, "You gonna die." So that's how the skeletons will work. And then we put water there. It's supposed to come over the edge here. They keep trying to swim away. They go through this. They go wee up here. And keep bobbing up. Bobbing up to the surface. To be decorated later, we build a little thing here. We maybe even put in another sign. It says, killing here. I know that I don't need to write anything on the signs, but I kind of like to. I know it's there. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but you know, I know that it's there. It means something to me. And then I make a little thing here, and they stop right there. They have two, and then I have a thing here, and I dig down a little bit, and now they won't be able to shoot me because they'll be like up there, and I'll be able to whack them with my sword. And all these torches. Uh-oh, they did spawn and one-shot me. Uh-oh, I need to get out of here. Okay, run away. Ooh, there's already one there. Look at that. Well, I guess that worked. Good for me on making something that functioned too well, though. Too well. Uh-oh. I need that block back. All this. He's going to try to shoot me, but he fails. He fails. How satisfying is it that a skeleton is going to miss when it's trying to shoot you? It's really nice, actually. Because it doesn't happen very often. It's like, haha, take that, skeleton. And then I can try to reach over and break that torch. Whoa, look at them all. Look at them all go. Wow, I like it. Unfortunately, I feel like having light over here would hurt our chances. So actually, I'm pretty sure that if I put slabs here, it blocks the light, but I'll still be able to see them spawn. So if I put some slabs here, we have a little window, and we can watch and see them kind of pop out of there. If I stand down here and smack them with my sword, they die and give me experience, which is nice. Yeah, I do like that. I feel like I need the sign to be here and then break that sign so that they get pushed farther over. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be better. Where are they? This is nice. I can just sit here and kill all these skeletons, and they take damage from the magma block, and I collect their junk and their XP. I hate how I keep jumping, though. I need to do something about that stupid part of the game where they keep trying to make me jump. Nice. Now I have my own little XP grinder. Something's up with it where it's not working as efficiently as I would like, though. Need to look that up. Maybe this is too close. Somebody will let me know. Anyway, the parts will be easy enough to move around once we get the whole thing going. Ooh. This is slower than I would like, though. Maybe looting would help or something. I'm sure there's something that I'm doing wrong that would help me get XP quicker. But at least we got this functioning. I won't have to always use the fish farm if I want experience. I can just come up here and do this. That'll be nice. If I put mending on this sword, too, it will... Ooh. If I put mending on this sword, it will never ever run out from this, too, because we're getting XP. It'll cut down on the amount of XP I get, but yeah, that won't be too bad. I've created a bird cult. I've got nothing else to say here. I was able to get a decent amount more quartz blocks out of the nether. I have a feeling this isn't going to be quite enough, but it's at least a start. And I need some more dirt so that I can climb up with things. So we wind up with something like that, possibly. The other thing that I was thinking is I forgot I have a huge amount of gold. And gold would fit with the theme of this build very well. So possibly I will replace that with some gold instead of just being a decorative thing. The efficiency 5 is not helping me here. Come on, give me the quartz. I can't afford to lose it. So the gold might work better. I feel like that needs some depth. I'm gonna need... Now I should move that, like, move this whole thing back by 1. Get rid of this whole thing and the gold. And the gold. And grab the stairs and move that entire section up top kind of back by 1. That gives the front a little bit more depth and sort of a curve on the top. And then we move up from here. So we kind of build this across, get rid of this stupid dirt. That looks better. If I put the gold behind, is that going to look better or worse? Gold behind is... I like it. It would be better if it was lit somehow, and I'm not sure if I can do that without shoving a torch in it. Or possibly I could... let's see, you're never going to see this block down here in the way this is put together. So what if I had a... What if we put a pillar here and a torch on that pillar, or some kind of lighting block, maybe just a glowstone or something? Does that do anything? It makes it smoke a little bit. How is that not giving it any light? That's like giving it no light. Like if I remove that block up top, it still doesn't have any light. Am I imagining how that looks a lot darker than that one? But you have created thing. I think this is the first bit of the entrance that I haven't hated outright, so I think that's pretty good. I need to figure out how we're lighting the outside here. These torches were temporary. I'd like something in here. If we had it, I would love an end rod right there. I think that would look pretty good. I mean, it might look terrible, but that would probably be neat. So there's the gate. We need to give it a little bit of a outside, like maybe a little bit of a curve here, and then I'm going to build this out on the side kind of straight-ish. I mean, we do need to give it some bulk back here on these sides, which is what these are possibly for, because I don't want it to like touch the edges, so like be right up against the edge like that, which it will. It'll like touch the edge here if we do that. So I might bring it out 1 from where it is here. So instead of being right there, we kind of start the outer wall here, bring it back, and the outer wall here. So I build up this side wall, and then I want to give it... I want it to have an inner wall, and then an outer kind of shell wall, which I'm going to do something with. And we'll see how that works out. I might need to do something else on the inside to cover up some decorative bits I have planned on the outside. But that's going to use up a lot more of our quartz, unfortunately. Hopefully it's enough. I can make another trip to the nether if I need to. I'm not as scared, even though I still haven't gotten fire protection on my armor yet. Front looks good, unchanged. Ceiling will match up with this on the side. You see here, it'll go out, match up with this. It'll be stone on the top and possibly on the sides. We'll see. Edges will have a zombie in the way. Go away. Go away. And skeleton, since you are also in the way. Ugh. Edges will be like this. We have a little indent with the elevated stair platform all the way along the edge. This little indent. I need to think about this now that I'm looking at it. This might be better served by going straight across and doing something else with that little bit inside, going straight across, maybe even just having some blocks here. Does that look better than having that one? Okay, that looks a lot better than having that one. Yeah, okay, so I did change that. That's unfortunate because it means I need more quartz blocks than I'm already missing. At least it means I don't need more stairs. Like, this is going to cut down on my overall number of stairs. Yeah, so I like this edge pattern that we've got going here. I'm just going to have that running along the sides of the outside, so it'll be mostly white on the outside. And then the inside is going to have these little dips in here. I thought I would need to do something else in here to cover these, but this is covering up the back of that section. And it's just going to be this stone in here, probably covering most of this also. That needs more stone. That needs more stone, and I don't have it. Oh well. Probably covering most of this as well. So it's going to be a stone, white building outside, stone building inside with this floor, and then we'll build some torch brackets on these inner bits, and this will make the walls much more interesting than if they were just smooth all the way across. So the indents are actually working out really well. It still gets a little bit close to where the portal is on the inside, but I think overall it's working really well. Unfortunately, I am out of quartz again, so wish me luck. I'm either going to come back triumphant in a minute with more quartz, or we're going to die and lose everything again. We'll have a sad end to the episode. Flip a coin. One side done. I'm liking it. It'll look a lot better once the roof's on. It's looking a teeny bit flat, but not too much with the indents and everything. Really need something on the roof. I still like the idea of it being buried in a hill a little. Also, it might let me do something neat with the interior space of this hill later on that I have been sort of thinking of. But overall, looking good. Still just have a couple of little things to figure out. Nope. No, creeper, you stay up there and you die. You die. You die where you stand. No exploding. Huh. We might barely have enough we might barely have enough corpse blocks to do this side. Nope, that is from 7 Days to Die, is the corpse blocks. We might have enough quartz blocks to finish this side. I'm really gonna have to dig out more of this hill because this is butting right up against things here. Can I finish this with what I've got? This is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 12 minus 2, which is 10. Then this is 12. 12 and 10 is 22. I have 33 quartz left, which means we should be able to just finish this. Okay, 22, 10, 22. Did I count this right? Come on, come on, come on. If I did, then this is the last of the quartz for a little while, and we can just put the ceiling on this thing. Come on. Quartz, 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 quartz. Quartz, 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 quartz. quartz. Perfect. We have this in. We do have no back wall. No back wall at all. That a problem maybe? I don't know. Oh, I don't know what that was. Just ignore me. So, first up, that was on a step. Slabs. Maybe. Because I do kind of want to not have to light up the roof too much. Be nice. I'd enjoy that if it was a thing I didn't have to really do. So what we're going to do is head up here and try to figure out. I'm going to need to light up that a little bit somehow. I need, there we go, dirt blocks. If I get over here by the portal top, I want to make sure that the portal top has a little bit of clearance back here. So we go up 2 and then slab, and that's where I would like the ceiling to crest. And then it can come up, it can slope up a little bit on the sides and do something. So that seems to be working out pretty nicely. That doesn't get me anything, does it? No, of course not. Of course it's not going to be easy. What'd you think this was? The easy channel? Semi-homemade on the Cooking Network? People have forgotten about that show. But anyone who's watching this, open another tab. I can wait. You can pause this, open another tab, look up semi-homemade Kwanzaa cake. You will not be disappointed. I mean, I'm so confident in that, I'm going to put an edit right here. I was a little worried making the edge of the roof here would ruin this look, but I think it's actually improved it, giving it that overhang and more depth on the top. Yeah, I really think that that's helping a lot. Oh yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Unfortunately, it's more quartz blocks, but if the dirt was covering this in here, it would not cover that. It wouldn't be covering this part of the build. It would maybe be covering the stairs. I could see that. Not super well, though. The stairs are kind of a problem with the dirt. That's better, though, that the dirt's not filling that in. I mean, I guess what I could do is maybe add a little bit of dirt in, like, the edge here. So, like, the dirt is encroaching on this, and that explains why the stairs are covered up there. We'll think about that. You gotta think about these story things. I'm gonna sleep, and then we're going to put the stairs and stuff on top of this and make sure it looks okay. The transition between these corners is something I'm not going to tackle yet. We're going to add a little bit, make sure it doesn't look bad, and then we'll work on the interior. Ow. I feel like if this part of the roof here somehow like slopes up to meet this part of the roof there in some sort of way, we might need to like, cut off a little bit of this maybe. I don't really want to, but just doing something like maybe sloping this roof down more and then having it meet this roof on that side. And that could work if I like started sloping the roof up from that block there so that it kind of met that one sideways and then have a step in between. Can I get up? Ah, no. Okay, let's quickly give that a go. See if that looks like anything. And then I want to work on the interior for the last little bit of the episode here. So if I removed like these, if this started kind of going, so if this one was like going this way, if I had one going this way and then fell so that I can't work on the roof anymore, grumble, grumble, grumble. Come on. Up, 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 up. So if I had one going this way, possibly, and it connected to one going this way, I had one going this way, so that it connects up to that, and another one going this direction, and kind of another one going this direction, and one in between them there to go that direction. And then these are slabs, I think. No, those are full blocks. No, those are slabs. Then slab, slab, and a stair here, just going across, stair, stair. Yeah, slab, slab, then there, then. Unfortunately, these are going to have to be well, these can continue to be slabs out here, right? Now we can just slab across. And if we do the same thing on the other side, we'll have something that looks like a contiguous roof, and we still need to do something with that piece here. Maybe I'll just build up some quartz or something. That's going to be an issue, but overall, I think that does something that looks like a roof. It does do something that looks like a roof. Does it look like a good roof? That may be left open to some level of interpretation. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't have enough quartz to replace this on both sides, I don't think. But if I replaced this with quartz, so quartz, 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 and quartz, quartz, then we would have that. And that looks pretty good, actually. That does look pretty good. I need like 5 more quartz. I might still have some in the redstone boxes. I don't want to use it all up in case I needed comparators for something. But overall, that's looking like a roof. I do enjoy that. Okay, let's finish up the interior a little bit, and then I'll put the roof on in between episodes because that is looking pretty done. I need a lot more stone brick. I'm liking it. We're going to need to do something with the back, but overall this is pretty nice. These 3x3 or 3x5, these 3 wide is what I meant to say, jutting pillars should be just big enough for what I want to do. So if I light that on fire, so just for some lighting in here, I want to light these 3 on fire on each side. That one, that one, that one. Yes, we'll decide about that rear one, because I may or may not be keeping the temple going back that far when we put the back on. I really haven't decided. We'll see. And then for some contrast, I went with cobblestone stairs here, and we'll see if we hate it or not. I could see hating it. We'll get some opinions. Oh, come on. But I didn't want it to be the same color as the wall. And the only other thing that's similar that I could make stairs out of was the cobblestone. Even though I'm not sure if I love it. But I do think it's working, as the torch brackets aren't bad. And they're definitely doing something. They're giving it a bit of a different vibe in here than we had. And it doesn't look very, techie. This is not even torches. This is like pre-torches. This is giant frickin' burning bowls of oil and pitch. This is before you got fancy enough to have torches and candles everywhere lighting your stuff up. Yeah, look at that. With the floor and that everything, and then I've got a bit of andesite here. Because we wound up with some accidental andesite over there. Accidental andesite, say that 3 times fast. Possibly 5. Say it really fast until you mess up, so I feel better about making it sound like it's supposed to be a tongue twister. That might look too regular. We'll see. Anyway, I'm just going to try to randomly intersperse some stuff here. As we've said before, humans, bad at randomness. Look at that. Oop, we missed a teeny bit. I was doing a look at that moment before it was done. Okay, boop. Boop, boop. It also should be 90% unspawnable. There's still a little bit on this bit here that I feel like could use some lighting. I feel like that could use some epic lighting anyway. I mean, I don't know. We could torch it for now. I feel like could use some like glowstone or something with white carpet over it, or just something. I don't know. Overall, though, I'll remove those torches. Those look hideous. But look at this thing. Oh, seriously? I look away for 1 second. See? Right there is where we need the light. Right there. Yeah, fire. Maybe fire. I don't know. Maybe we'll just put a fire on top of it. Why not? Would you... I'm showing off a thing. Do you mind? Rude. Anyway, there it is. All angles, all the way around. Roof is covered. Not having a back on the thing, I feel, takes away from a little of its grandiosity. And I also should probably fill in up there a little bit. Like fill in this wall up, and then we need to do something about the transition on this side with the interior. I may just bring this wall down, and then we have this interior space here, which doesn't look that bad, honestly. I might need to do something with a little bit of this section, but overall, looking nice. Looking nice. Really, really loving this thing. This is cool. This is probably one of the neatest things I've ever built. And I'm sure I'm going to be saying that a lot because I'm still learning. But yeah, I've taken everything that I've learned and incorporated it. And look at this. Look at it. Bow before my glory. Well, it's about that time again. Hopefully I get enough out of this episode. It seems like it's running a little short, but I've definitely built everything I want to build, and we've collected a lot of stuff that I wanted to collect. I'm gonna spend a bit of time farming at our new XP farm to get the rest of my experience and stuff up to snuff. Maybe enchant another sword because this one turned out junk. I enchanted it and it's junk. It's like smite 4 or something useless. That was all. Might be useful to combine with something else. I don't know. Don't ask me. What do I look like? Someone who knows things. You should know better by now. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you have any ideas for how to incorporate this thing into the hill, that'd be nice, because overall, I don't know. I'm just going to put a flat back on it later on so it doesn't look as terrible. But I'm going to do some experimenting with that. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed and would like to validate my choices as a human being, you can leave a like. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see all the things that I do, you can, of course, subscribe. My name is Gepwin. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.